I want to hit now on a few of the results that happened in the NFL. Tua. Did you watch the Dolphins and the Ravens game? The question has been for some time, can Tua make it happen in the NFL? He went for over 450 yards passing and 6 touchdowns. The Ravens defense had no answer for Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And I told you this the minute that the Dolphins offense added Tyreek Hill. I said the combo of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle is the single best combo of wide receivers from an explosive perspective that we have seen in modern history in the NFL. And I said these two guys running together are going to take the tops off a lot of defenses, and that's what they did. Along with Mike Gesicki, who I think is a very good tight end, athletic, one of those touchdowns, even if he did the gritty dance and it wasn't phenomenal, one of those touchdowns, an incredible catch that very few tight ends in the NFL can make. Those are 3 big-time explosive playmakers. And Tua is learning what he learned at Alabama, which is get his guys the ball in space and let them make plays. And what happened in that game would be very ominous to me if I'm a Ravens fan, because Lamar Jackson played phenomenally well. No way you should lose at home, in my opinion, when you score 38 points or whatever the heck they did. They did lose, and they gave up a 21-point fourth-quarter lead. Dolphins now sitting at 2-0. Mike McDaniel looking like a stud early on. And I thought it was one of the most exhilarating, fun games that I've seen in the NFL in a long time. Also, how about Joe Flacco bringing the Jets back for 2 touchdowns inside the final 2 minutes? I'm sorry, Browns fans, to have this game get yanked right out of your possession. You were staring at 2-0. Instead, Joe Flacco comes in. And then you got Cooper Rush leading the Cowboys to a win. Second straight week for Joe Burrow. Last time they played was the Super Bowl. Now the Bengals have lost 2 straight games against the Steelers and also against the Cowboys with their backup quarterback, Cooper Rush. Last-second field goal. Jerry Jones was exulting. And then it wasn't even the craziest ending of the day in the NFL. The craziest ending of the day, Cardinals-Raiders. The Raiders fans are popping champagne, popping bubbly. They are celebrating. I believe they were up 23-7 late in the fourth quarter. Kyler Murray comes in, and on the final play of the game, 4th down, scrambles for a touchdown. They then have to go for 2. They take a delay of game penalty, move back 5 yards, and then Kyler Murray drops a dime into the back of the end zone for overtime. Cardinals go on to steal a win from Raider fans who were sitting there in disbelief over what happened to them. The pop in the champagne in the stands, perfect approximation and representation of that failure. And that wasn't even all of the chaos that was playing out. We also, unfortunately, got Trey Lance, broken ankle, out for the season. The return of Jimmy G, who comes in, and the 49ers seem to welcome him with open arms. Seems like they like him, frankly, better than they do Trey Lance, which makes some sense because Jimmy G's been on the team for a long time. And they then go out and fairly dominate the Seattle Seahawks after all the drama in the offseason and the question about where Jimmy G was going to end up. Broken ankle on Trey Lance, right back to being Jimmy G's team. We'll see if Jimmy G can stay healthy in that division as the NFC quarterback position continues to be weakened overall.